Sigmund Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams, published in 1899, stands as one of the most influential works in the field of psychology. In this groundbreaking book, Freud ventures into the mysterious world of dreams and reveals their deeper symbolic and psychological meanings. By analyzing dreams, personal memories, and clinical observations, he attempts to unlock the secrets of the unconscious mind and demonstrate how hidden thoughts influence human behavior. The book not only transformed the study of dreams but also laid the foundation for the entire discipline of psychoanalysis, the mystery of dreams. Freud begins his work with one of his most famous statements: dreams are the royal road to the unconscious. With this, he establishes the central idea of his theory that dreams offers a unique and powerful way to understand our internal world. According to Freud, dreams are not random images or meaningless fantasies. Instead, they are rich expressions of our desires, conflicts, fears, and unresolved emotions. Even the strangest or most confusing dreams contain valuable psychological information if interpreted correctly. Freud believed that while we are awake, our conscious mind tries to suppress unacceptable feelings or wishes. However, when we sleep, these suppressed emotions resurface in disguised forms. This is why we consider dreams a window into our innermost self, a doorway to understanding the deep layers of the psyche that remain hidden during the day. The structure of dreams. A major contribution of Freud's work is his distinction between manifest content and latent content of dreams. The manifest content is what we actually remember, the scenes, characters, and events of the dream. It is the dream's surface level storyline. But Freud argued that this visible content is merely a mask. The latent content is the true psychological meaning behind the dreams. It consists of hidden desires, fears, and conflicts that the mind expresses symbolically. For example, dreaming about climbing a mountain may represent ambition, while dreaming of a locked room might symbolize repressed emotions. According to Freud, interpretation lies not in the dream's literal storyline but in decoding its underlying symbols. This is what makes dream analysis a challenging and insightful process. It requires one to look beyond appearances and uncover what the unconscious mind is truly communicating. The unconscious mind and its influence. At the heart of Freud's theory is the concept of the unconscious mind. He describes it as a vast reservoir containing thoughts, memories, and impulses that we are not aware of but that still influences our behavior. These unconscious elements do not disappear. Instead, they continue shaping our decisions, habits, and emotional responses. Freud believed that dreams offer direct access to this reservoir. During sleep, the defense of the conscious mind wakens, allowing repressed material to rise to the surface. However, these repressed thoughts rarely appear in their raw form. Instead, they are transformed into symbolic images that must be unpacked through interpretation. By analyzing these symbols, Freud believed that individuals could better understand the hidden motivations behind their actions and emotions. Dream works and mechanisms of symbolism. To explain how latent content becomes disguised within the manifest dream, Freud introduced the concept of dream work, the mental processes that shape the dream into its final form. He identifies several key mechanisms: condensation, multiple thoughts of emotions merge into a single image or symbol. For example, a single dream character may represent several people from real life. Displacement, emotional significance is transferred from an important idea to a less threatening one. A deep fear may be shifted onto a harmless object in the dream. Symbolism. The unconscious mind uses symbolic representations to express desires or emotions. Common symbols such as journey, houses, or water often have deeper meaning. Secondary revision. After the dream is formed, the mind adds coherence to make the dream appear more logical and understandable. Freud believed these processes protect the sleeper from disturbing or unacceptable thoughts by disguising them. However, they also create the rich, imaginative quality that makes dreams so fascinating. Sexuality and wish fulfillment. One of Freud's bold claims is that dreams serve the purpose of wish fulfillment. He argues that dreams allow individuals to satisfy desires that are repressed or impossible to achieve in waking life. These wishes may be simple, such as wanting rest or comfort, or deeply complex, involving emotional needs and unresolved conflicts. Freud also highlights the significant role of sexuality in dreams. He believed that many dream symbols relate to sexual desires, which society often suppresses. Although controversial, this idea formed a core part of Freud's psychoanalytic theory. Through dream interpretation, he aimed to uncover these hidden wishes and understand their influence on psychological health. The Oedipus complex and childhood influence. One of Freud's most debated concepts, the Oedipus complex, also features prominently in the book. According to Freud, child experience unconscious desires for the parent of the opposite sex and feelings of rival towards the same sex parent. Although these emotions are repressed, as the child grows, their traces remain in the unconscious and continue influencing adult behavior. Freud believed that childhood experiences, even though we cannot consciously recall, shape the content of our dreams. Dreams, dream symbols, therefore, often reflect unresolved conflicts from early life. By interpreting these symbols, Freud hoped to reveal how childhood memories influence adult personality and mental struggles. Criticism and controversy. The interpretation of dreams was not welcomed warmly by everyone. Many critics argued that Freud overemphasized sexuality, relied too heavily on subjective interpretation, and lacked scientific evidence. Some believed that this theory were too speculative or rooted in cultural biases. Nevertheless, the book sparked intense debate and opened new pathways for psychological exploration. More than a century after this, More than a century after its publication, Freud's work continues to influence psychology, literature, art, and cultural studies. His theory of dreams helped establish modern psychotherapy and encouraged future scholars to explore the unconscious with greater depth. While not all Freud's ideas are universally accepted today, his core belief that dreams reveal hidden aspects of the human psyche remains widely influential. His interpretations inspired new ways of thinking about symbolism, human motivation, and emotional conflict. Sigmund Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams invites readers to enter the hidden world of the unconscious, where desires, fears, and memories weave together in symbolic form. By studying dreams, Freud argues we can uncover the deeper motivations that shape our thoughts and actions. His work remains a milestone in understanding the complexity of the human mind, reminding us that beneath our conscious awareness lies a rich and mysterious inner landscape wanting to be explored.